like somebody's getting hurt upstairs, but I hope they're not. Let's fill this out real fast because I have to get on other things. Actually, I gotta get this book read this week because we gotta return it to our library. So we are currently looking at Good and Different. Good Different. There we go. I knew that. If that would work. I don't even know how many pages are in this book. 272. Hold on a minute. My thing's beeping at me. Okay. Actually, I might have to renew this one. Let's see if I can renew it, because that will give me an idea of whether or not how long I have to. Hey, that's not it. To read it. Oh, I have a hole to pick up. Why are they at the library today? It's a day off. Go home. Spend time with your kids. I love you, librarians. You guys are awesome, but go home. Spend time with your kids. Oh, sweethearts. They're absolute sweethearts. 12th, which means we're going to have to go to the library. It's going to have to be returned on the 7th. I'm going to actually renew this book, if I can. That is. Can I renew it? Yes. So I have it until the 21st, so I have time to do it. Nah, we're not going to show that page. Okay. What should we read this week? We will start page 1 to 21 will be the first one. I need to remember to just bring the read-alouds upstairs and then read them during breakfast. Because I don't eat breakfast the same time as the kids do. Because I eat breakfast right after I work out so I don't get sick in the morning. So I might as well fill that time up with something other than playing on my phone and breathing through the craziness of breakfast time. Is anyone else's kids seriously hyper in the morning? Like, it's like mine wake up and it's off to the races the second they wake up. And for people thinking that that's a lot to read, these are poems in this book. So that's not a lot of reading. We're actually going through this year's Beehive Book Award nominees. I've been trying to read through a bunch of them before voting closes on these. Which I actually don't even know how that works. I'm not from Utah. I'm from California. My husband's not from Utah, he's from Jersey. No, don't ask how we met. It's a long story. Okay, I have to read through this one just because this is called Dragon Girl. And my daughter loves dragons, so. $111. Okay, so that's that book. We can go back in our collection of books to read. We are still working our way slowly through Harry Potter. We go slower and slower each year. One of these days it's going to be like we finally finished the first book of Harry Potter, and it's the last day of the school year. And it's not that we don't like it, it's just when we're running behind, it's generally the read-aloud that doesn't get read because we've read it so many times. They're just not as eager to read it as they are with the other read-alouds. don't read it, then they complain that I don't read it. So it's one of those things, do I read it and just go really slow, or do I hear, Mom, when are we reading Harry Potter? Because, you know, it's like some sort of crime not to read it each year. I don't know what they're doing upstairs, but it doesn't sound good. Oh no, 111. One, two, two. 1, 3, 3. Yay! Okay, there we go. Required reading of Harry Potter each year. We're going to actually try to read book 5 this year. I haven't read book 5 to my older kids, so like my 8, 10, 12, and 13-year-olds haven't heard book 5 yet because it's a bit violent and they can be a bit sensitive. So I didn't want to read it and have them be like, oh my gosh, it's horrible. No, they don't know that Dumbledore died yet. We won't talk about that. Because Dumbledore is none of our favorite characters. So it's going to be sad when my son realizes that Snape died. Because Snape is his favorite character. He says Snape is seriously misunderstood, and having read all the books multiple times, I'll agree with him. Snape is seriously misunderstood. 3 and 4, 5 to 6, 7 to 8, 9 to 10, 11 to 12. I don't even know how many chapters are in this book. I hope there's a decent number. Let's find out. Oh yeah, it's in the 30s. So, the kids liked the beginning of this book so much that I ended up just buying the book and we changed the library's copy because the library's copy had 9 holds on it. And I'm like, okay, the kids like it. I know it's going to be a series just from the topic that we're going to read a lot, so we'll just get our own and not take up the library's copy. Let somebody else have the library's copy. Okay, we're not doing the art thing that we were doing just because it's another thing to think about right now and I just don't have the energy. I just realized my daughter's birthday is on Saturday next Saturday, and I need to go order birthday party supplies for that. And I haven't done it. I'm such a bad mother. We are going to go talk about general conference this week. I have to make some worksheets so that they can jot down notes on this stuff. I guess the youth group is having a challenge to see who can watch the whole conference. This should be funny. I'm sure that's going to go well. The leaders are bribing them with candy, so that's probably is going to go well. Because, you know, teenagers, if you offer them food, they're more likely to listen. I've discovered that over the years. Teenagers are endless pits. No matter how much they eat, they're always hungry. Okay, science. My hand's wet from drinking. Oh well. I'm drinking soda. Yes, be good. I'm just going to youngers, my middles, and my high schoolers. I should actually just put elementary school because they are elementary school. That'd probably work better than youngers. We do have to get working on what we're going to do for science fair this year. Oh shoot, I gotta go do our learning logs for the week too. Nah, everyone will be doing the science fair, but I only have room to write under one. And then build a bridge. Oh, I need to go and get straws for this. That's why they didn't do it last week when they wanted, because they wanted to, and they got all the book out and they got ready to do it, and realized I didn't have straws. So that was not happening, obviously. Wednesday. And I still have not gotten my daughter's history program. I ordered it in August. And when I ordered it, it said it was in stock. And then when it went to ship, it said it was out of stock. But it would be in stock within a week. And I was thinking, you know, that's a program I really was set on using. A week's not that bad. I can wait a week for it. And then the week went by, and I checked the website because I hadn't gotten shipping confirmation, and I found out that that week turned into 2 weeks. Okay, I've already waited a week, you know. We'll wait an extra week. And then the 2 weeks turned into 3 weeks, and the 3 weeks turned into 4 weeks, and now I'm thinking, do I continue waiting? Since we've waited so long anyway? Or do I get something else? But if I get something else, I'm still going to have to wait. Hold on, my thing's beeping at me here. Okay, sorry. I'm still going to have to wait for it to get here. And the website now says it's in stock. So, if it's in stock, are they shipping it this week? Because if they're shipping it this week, then I just messed that up. Then it would make no sense to get something else. So I'm thinking maybe wait one more week, and then if I don't get it by the end of the week, cancel the order and figure out what I'm doing from there. Because if I knew that they were going to do this, I would have just ordered it off Amazon, because you can get the same program off Amazon. It's just cheaper. And I kind of like going with smaller businesses. So Rainbow Resources is a smaller business than Amazon. And since it's also cheap on Rainbow Resources, I was like, okay, I'll just go through them. This is actually, I've ordered Rainbow Resources, and there are things I'm not the biggest fan with the company. Issues I've had. But overall, it's a good place to order your school stuff from. This is the first time I've had this happen where there was a lack of communication on what was going on. Makes me almost want to go on to my page and make sure that my account information is correct. Because it's really weird. Like I said, I've ordered this from this company for almost as long as I've been homeschooling. I found out about Rainbow Resources when, let's see, when was it? I think it was when my daughter was, my oldest, who is 17, was in pre-K. And I was looking for a pre-K program to do with her. I started ordering from that website then. And I've never had this issue before. Like I say, I've had other issues. But you're going to have issues no matter what you do. So, I'm not going to fault them for, life. This is the first time that I kind of feel like, okay, where's the communication that's happening? My kids don't think this is a bad thing. My daughters are not particularly all that enthralled at the idea of doing an in-depth U.S. history study because they prefer studying world history. But we study world history a lot because that's where my educational background comes from. And they really do need to learn about the country they live in. And we do study U.S. history too. It's just, we study more world history than U.S. history. Because again, that's my educational background. I have 2 classes to get my master's in ancient civilizations. So as you can probably guess, since I'm about to get a master's in it, it's kind of something I do enjoy teaching. My kids keep telling me I need to become a college professor so college students actually learn something from their history classes, which I think is hilarious. I don't think I have the patience. Not for the students. Not the students that irritate me. It's the politics that come from working in an environment like that. That's one thing that drove me nuts about even the military, is you had to walk a fine line of not pissing anybody off. And one thing I'm really good at is pissing people off. I'm really good at making people mad, like really good at it. Oh, we did get the orchestra thing done this week. Yay for us. I do need to print out their next stuff for the music lesson, so I kind of been thinking I might get a keyboard at the beginning of next year and have them take piano. Just because I really want them to have some sort of musical background. I do not play an instrument, and you do not want to hear me sing. Trust me, you do not want to hear me sing. It's not pretty. But I want my kids to be able to, because that's always something I've always kind of regretted, is that I never learned how to play. And I've debated doing it, but I am not musically inclined. At all. I cannot carry a note. At all. So I'm kind of thinking that I may not be able to learn how to play the piano. Which is hilarious because I dance and I'm actually pretty decent at it. So I can keep a rhythm to dance but not to sing. Go figure. I feel like this is upside down. Why do I feel like this is upside down? Hold on. I'm going to log in real fast and see if it looks at this upside down on the film as it does, on the video as it does on my screen. I'm trying a new streaming program, And, yeah, I'll just put it that way. And we're having growing pains right now. Yeah. I think maybe flipping it would be a good idea. Let me mute this so you don't have to hear me talking. You don't need to hear me talking. No, I don't know what I'm doing here. Oh, that looks a bit better. Oops, sorry about that. You had to watch me right upside. No, I was not writing upside down this whole time. I'm just, myself. So we're going to be talking about the types of instruments this year. Why is my phone acting weird? So we will be doing wood instrument families this week. I'm hoping to find an orchestra nearby that my kids can go to a live performance. And I know that we literally live not that far from several large cities, and I don't even want to know how many universities. There's probably 2, 3, 4, at least 6 to 10 universities within a half an hour drive from our house. So there has to be an orchestra somewhere. Oh, but there we go. Helps if I just type it in. Utah Symphony. I'm not even going to try to say that word. How much are tickets? That's always the question. How much are tickets? That's what I really want to know. Harry Potter, let's look at that one. Because I know the kids want to do that. Oh, not? Okay, so where we used to live, tickets to go to the orchestra, oh, that's better. That's more of my price. It was like this, $32 to go to the orchestra. I could pay $32. But yeah, that's basically what it was where we used to live. And I just clicked on the Harry Potter one, and the tickets were anywhere between $100 to $300. And as much as I do want to take the kids to see the orchestra, I cannot, afford $300 per person tickets, especially when I'm paying for 10 people to go. Okay. I actually think... Wait a second, we're in October. Oh, I gotta look at the temple fast, because I forgot we're in October. It's Halloween time! Halloween projects for kids. Each day in each day in October, I like doing a Halloween project to lead up to Halloween. So I gotta start looking up what I'm going to do. But the last day here, I want the kids to start thinking about what they want to make for, yeah, I know, I'm taking too long here. What they want to make for Christmas, for their, Secret Santa buddy. Okay, so I put Halloween stuff under projects because that's gonna be fun. We're gonna do hand puppets, that's fun. Halloween. I know the 30th is not in October technically, but it's close enough. My kids love Halloween. And I love when my kids are happy. So, Halloween is good for all of us. Yes, I know some people have issues with Halloween, and that's fine with them. I personally don't. My kids have a very good grasp of what's real and what's not. Well, let's put it that way. They don't think that ghosts are real. They don't think that goblins are real, but they're fun to play with. So, this is kind of cool. I probably should worry about what's going on upstairs. Okay, we can do this. I'll just have to pick up some crafting foam from the studio. We'll do this at the bottom. 3D Halloween scene. My throat hurts. Oh, we should do skeletons. We haven't done skeletons in years. And the kids always like making skeletons. Witch's spell, that would be fun. And let's see, one more. Kinda want to do a spider one just to weird out my daughter. Because she's not a big fan of spiders. We will do pipe cleaner spiders, because I know I have a bunch of pipe cleaners. So I grew up working in a nature center, right? And one of the things I used to handle a lot was the tarantulas. So spiders don't bother me at all. Big spiders, little spiders. As long as I'm not waking up again to a scorpion next to my bed, which yes, I've had that happen before, it doesn't really bother me. Well, my daughter, on the other hand, it's not like binding. It's not like sticking all the way. It's weird because one thing, no problem, and then I'm having problems with the other ones. I wonder now that I've had gave this chance to cool down if it helped any. Oh, it did, look. Only problem is I kind of glued the book. Okay, she's going to hate me for that, but yeah. It bound it in though. Yay, it worked. Okay, so that one's taken care of. That can go over here. Let's see how this one's looking. Yes, this one also glued down. So that can go back on its shelf now. So basically I need to just take them out of the machine after the cool down period and put them over here to cool down, like really cool down. This one is going to need a little extra TLC because it's problematic. It's really old, and I mean I've had this book for probably as long as I've had children. Let's see. No, not that long. So I would have gotten it when my dad was 3. So I've had this book for a long time. It's old. It has issues. We're going to make it work because my son loves it. Otherwise, I probably would be recycling this book right now. That's way too close, up close and personal. Hey, look, now you can actually see what I'm doing. Eventually, I'll learn how to work a camera. I'm going to just try to carefully tape this down. To try to protect this as much as possible. To try to get it to last a little bit longer. Just a touch. Oh my. Oh me, oh my. This is horrible. Okay, I did a really bad job of that tape. I mean, it's all in there. I mean, yeah, it's all in there. It just doesn't look pretty. Which, as long as it's all in there, that's all that matters, right? I think that was the last book I had to do, right? Okay, good. I got all that done. So I can turn this off, unplug it, and put it someplace so I have more room on my desk. Okay, back to this. Now you can see. Okay, creative writing in preschool is the last two. Preschool, I'm just doing what I did last week because with all the chaos, all I did with her really last week is read. We did a lot of reading. Hello, person. What's up?
Buffalo or chili?
I don't care.
It's mac and cheese, so. It worked.
I mean, you just have to let it cool off the rest of the way. So, these can go back on the shelf. Zach, I've managed to save Zach's two favorite books. This and this can go upstairs. And then I have one more that's currently cooling off. It's sitting here on my side here, over here. I'm always down a group and then I gotta do individual subjects, and I'm tired. Let me get this stuff taken care of. I need a nap. We're going to review A by reading Zach's Alligator. Why not? That sounds like a good idea. We like Zach's Alligator.
Bring up our question, Thomas. Huh? Buffalo or chili? Okay. Thomas says chili mac and cheese.
That's fine. Okay. Zach's Alligator. Woo! There we go. I need to clean off my desk. Does anyone else go, you know what I need to do? Clean. You know what I'm not doing right now? Cleaning. Or is that purely a me thing? I should read this while we're doing our Halloween crafts. Survival guide you didn't know you needed. Okay, yeah, this would be a perfect little read aloud for. We'll put that over here. Surviving a zombie attack. Let's put that with skeletons. I don't even know who got this book or why, but that's kind of funny. I didn't misspell zombie. I thought that there was two O's for a minute. Put it down there as well. So, we're studying the letter B, right? Riddle me this, why did my kids pick up a book called Plants? Now, these are kids that know how to read. That picked out the books for me. They also picked up a panda problem. Again, these are kids that know how to read. Do I need to take them back to the alphabet and teach them the difference between P and B? And when I call them out on it, they're like, but Mom, it kind of sounds similar. Yeah. I've given birth to a bunch of wise Alex. Oh, let's see, who? We don't, that's for my son, that's for my son. My son's currently reading the Could You Survive? So they have like, it's like the choose your own adventure. So you choose what you want to do. Ooh, it's pretty. I didn't realize how pretty the pictures were. Choose what you do. So yeah, he picked up the Could You Survive the Jurassic Period and the New Stone Age. So that's his reading for the week. You'll see that in the back somewhere. And then of course, Unicorn Diaries for my other one. Which again, I don't need that right now. But I do need is the rest of the B-books. Counting the Dog Years. That's just not what we're looking for. Put that over here. Sassy Math Problems. I don't need any more sass. I got enough sass in my life. Okay, that's the last B-book I'm looking for. Okay. I don't know what he's doing upstairs, but I hear my 2-year-old screeching. That's hilarious. I hear like a little voice upstairs. Ah! Ah! Okay. I forgot to put this in with the read aloud, so yeah. You don't need to see that. We'll put that in with Halloween as well. According to Rule 1, Section Boo, Paragraph Yada Yada of the Publisher's Guide to Scaring Children, I must warn you that the following story contains skin-crawling creatures and scary moments that would even terrify the bravest souls. Yay for them. So, how many chapters are in this book? I'll open up off camera because my library loves putting the library name all over books. There's 23. In case you guys were interested in knowing that. And then a really sarcastic forwarded ending to the book. Or has it? I don't know, has it? So we'll do chapters 1 through 3. Scared Silly chapters 4 to 5, Scared Silly chapters 6 to 7, and Scared Silly chapters 8 to 9, and Scared Silly chapter 10 to 11. If they like it, this is actually an entire series of books, so that makes my life easier if they do like it. So I can go back to that. Is there anything else I need to remember? I might as well pull out the kids' books while I'm sitting here doing absolutely nothing but looking at the bookshelf. My other son, spine shivers, Sasquatch Island. He likes Goosebumps, so I'm thinking he might like this one. We'll find out. I'm not quite sure why, but yeah, he likes all sorts of weird ones. Animal, bunny. Time for Rebel Francis. Animal, and Badger's Fancy Mill. Okay, we're going to assign books to each day. I gotta print out her letter worksheets, but I will do that when I'm printing everything else out because my printer is really loud. And I don't think anybody really wants to hear it. I don't want to hear it, and it's my printer. Bedtime Bunnies. And the Baby BB Bird. What is this book? This book is so huge. Look at that pretty bird. It's so cute. Bedtime. I should worry about that. The other thing I have for my toddler to start doing is a scissors worksheet book. And I don't know what I did with it. And if you were a book of sheets that you would get, you would go in the bookcase, of course. So I have two of them. One is for one of my older kids who struggles with fine motor skills, and one's for one of my younger ones. So we have Princess and Unicorns. I'm thinking this one's for my older one and this one's for my younger one, because my older one loves unicorns. And I'm trying to teach her to be better with scissors because she keeps cutting her hair. Ridiculous. Sharpie time! Label the books. For this I don't even have to plan, I just grab it out and do it. This would be for Miss Katie. And this would be for Miss Maggie Pants. I almost put Maggie Pants. She would not be happy with me if I did that. She hates it. She hates when I call her that. Not like hate, like really, really hates, but like, Mom! You know when your kids use like a 3-letter word and turn it into 15 syllables? That's what she does whenever I call her Maggie Pants. Mom! Yeah, okay. Brown bear's done. Polar bear. Not the, this starts with a B either. This starts with a P. Polar. And buggies. And I'll print that stuff out after I turn off the camera, because you do not want to hear how loud my printer is. And then we just have creative writing to go. And then, oh shoot, actually, you guys will get to hear how loud my printer is. I have not fixed this yet. The sprinklers is on outside, and it hits the basement windows when they're on, which is really kind of annoying. I'm trying to fix the subjects thing for my kids. One of the things that we're going to be doing is starting to do shorter days because of all the appointments. We just don't have the time during the day sometimes. So we're going to do shorter days and then do 6 days a week until the appointments calm down some. At least for the days that we really need to. I just figure that is better than trying to fit everything in on a day that we don't have time to do it. And my thing is, I would rather them do a shorter amount and actually really comprehend it and have to do more days than to try to force more than we're able to do into a short amount of time and then nobody comprehend what we're doing. Okay. I don't know why this thing is all weirdoed. I'm listening to make sure nobody's fighting. They are being watched. I mean, my husband's upstairs watching them, but sometimes it takes Mom. Let's be honest. At least in this house, it sometimes takes Mom. Spelling, writing. Grammar is in... Okay, I gotta take that out because we don't need that anymore because the program we're now using has grammar as a portion of it. The one we used before did not. So I had to plan grammar separately from... I should probably really be concerned with that. I'm not, because like I said, my husband's upstairs, so I really don't have to be, but we shall see if that's a good or bad thing in a minute. Let's finish off creative writing and then go from there. And they did not get the main character worksheet done last week, so we need to finish that. Then I just realized they have to do a second one because they need one for the protagonist and the antagonist. So, yeah. The two main characters. Because last year, we got to the writing portion and realized that some of my kids are obsessed with writing about the villain and some are obsessed about writing with... I shouldn't be laughing about this, but we had some that only thought about how the villain would be and some that only thought about how the hero was going to be. And it got really complicated when we went to write and we didn't know either who was fighting the person or who they were fighting against. Or what, for that matter. Should write a freaking novel about how to be nice during elections. Sorry. Not turning it political here. But seriously, some people need to grow up. Is he okay? That was a mighty big sneeze. Okay, I have to cut those out too. Alright, done with that portion of it. Except for journaling. And I think I will start doing Halloween themed journals this week. Because, yeah, why not? Oh, I love my kids, but I'm trying to figure out if they're still alive up there. Okay, let me see if I can get this to do what I need to do. There we go. Print this out. So you guys all get to hear just how loud my printer is. Because I wasn't exaggerating when I said my printer was loud. Okay. It's saying it's connected to the network. Now, last time it said it was connected to the network, it wasn't. So, we're going to make sure this time it is. Come on, you can do it. Yeah, it wasn't. Oh, it is now. Good. Okay, now I gotta go clear the printer. Because for some reason, my printer is all weird right now. Come here. Okay. After this, I gotta go figure out what they're doing up there, because that did not sound right. That's not what I'm looking for. Come on. Oh, printers and scanners. That's what I was looking for. Okay, that's clear. Let's see if I can get the computer to recognize the fact that the printer is indeed online. Okay, why is it saying it's not online? I only need 3 of these. And they need to be printed. Actually, we'll just print on one side. Sometimes this print does something weird where it will say it's not online, but when you go to actually print, it will print. So let's see if it works. Come on. Why is it not connecting? Okay. Try 2. I can get my printer to do its thing. I'm glad that that didn't have anything important connected to it. Yeah, there we go. Let's start up. Good job. Occasionally my printer is annoying. Occasionally meaning every day. Actually, I gotta go get ink and refill it because it's dying. It's dying a slow, painful ink death, aka it's running out of ink. Scrap tape. I don't even know what this is. This is something my daughter's. Because that really narrows it down right there. This is, I believe, my 17-year-old's. I get for her. Oh! I know what this is now. These are glue sticks. Look like glue strip tape. That's what I was looking for. For scrapbooking and all. She needed it for a project she's working on. She's making her artwork into bookmarks, and she needed tape for that. So of course that means that it has to sit. Come on, Kim, we can do it. It has to sit over here and wait. It says it's printing. Let's see if it prints. Print, print, print. You can do it, printer. What paper do we have? I hope my daughter doesn't have any special paper in there. That did not sound right. No, it didn't. It jammed. Yeah. I know you silly printer jammed yourself up here. Let's see if I can reach it. This is one of the things I really am not a big fan of this computer, this printer I mean, is it's really hard to get to the paper when it jams. Oh, this is going to be fun. I might have to have my husband come down and help me with this one. John! Come assist me in unjamming the blasted printer again. This actually isn't going to be as bad as it usually is because it's right here in the back. And there we go. I'm sure that's going to be useful. Don't try printing until I put paper in you, please. Okay. Let's try this again. I don't think this is going to be particularly useful, so let's go to trash. And neither is a blank sheet of paper. Now, I have never refilled this printer with ink. So I am going to have to look up how you do that. But it's one of those eco tank type printers that have like a tank of ink instead of the cartridges. It's my assumption that it's more environmentally friendly not to have the cartridges, right? At least that's what I tell myself. Whoa! Hi! My printer just spit the project out to me like, here, have your piece of paper. I should probably just refill all of them, shouldn't I? Comes with these gigantic things of ink. Like, really large. The colors aren't nearly as big as the black one, but yeah. Now I'm scared, now that I have these open, that my toddler is going to... Oh, they included gloves. How nice of them. Now I can use that instead of ink on my hands. That was very kind of the brand that I bought. But, now my fear is that my toddler is going to get a hold of this. Why is it not printing? No print jobs. Why is... Oh, you brought me food. I'm trying to get the printer to print properly. Makes sense? Me and it are having a disagreement on how it's supposed to print. I seem to think that it should print anything that I put in the printer. It seems to think it should print one page at a time. And is everybody okay up there?
Let's not go there.
I don't want to know.
They're doing a whole Royal Rumble back and forth brawl, you know.
Knock down dragon fights up there? Oh, by the way, you sneeze so loud you can clearly hear it downstairs. So did you like sneeze out your nose?
That wasn't me.
That wasn't? Somebody sneezed loud enough where you could literally hear it downstairs. And all I could think of was, I hope they didn't actually injure themselves with that one. So now I have chili mac to eat while I stream. Yummy. Mmm. Whoa, spicy.
Oh, I took the chili pepper and added the actual seasoning to it. Seasoning.
I wasn't expecting that.
Sorry, I forgot to tell you.
Here, do me a favor. Entertain them for me for a minute while I go potty. If you want to figure out how to put ink in the printer while you're at it, it'd be awesome.
Only one of these things.
Well, it's just when we fill all of them, we're going to open it up to refill the ink. I might as well just do all of it.
Well, I was going to say,
Make sense?
the only one that's rewarding me is... No, actually,
We're all about halfway.
yeah.
And by the way, they got into my highlighters again.
Of course.
I'll be right back. Be entertaining. Be more entertaining than I am. That's not hard to do. fighting upstairs. Ron, I thought it'd be funny to throw a flower at Bella.
Of course.
Bella, of course, doesn't find that funny. Okay.
The reset. You got precious in time.
Huh?
You got precious in time.
Why?
Well done.
Awesome. What's the green button light up for?
Yay, it's attached!
Yep. It's a little over-attached, but I figured you'd rather over-attach than under-attach.
Well, what was happening, Mom, is that this glue, the thing is so weakly glued that I might...
Hopefully don't break it.
Well, it's the only way to get it flat. And this is a sketchbook, you need it.
No, that's the book I got from me.
You don't sketch out.
I got the whole delicate from me. Now,
Do you sketch? I was telling the kids I almost lost the book I was reading because you saw that and didn't realize the guy was still writing. Okay, did you use the gloves?
Dad,
Huh?
I might have been wrong with that. You have something like that?
Why?
Well, I messed up on Darby for a Tilly Mac. And Dad had just made Tilly Mac.
Well, that's what they asked for!
Yes! But now I'm mad at Dad because he didn't put mac and cheese on me. And I don't like Tilly Mac.
Okay. I did.
You put mac and cheese aside for her?
Yes and no.
What?
I used the rest of the cheese sauce. So I got the whole packet of cheese ready, so when she wants mac and cheese, I gotta make the noodles for her.
Okay.
I just said I was hungry. And I was going to get something to eat like less than 10 minutes ago.
That was an hour ago. Thank you.
Whatever. I think that makes me hungry.
Okay.
I know.
Anything you need?
Yeah, I need an extra set of hands. 5,000, pairs of earplugs to eliminate the noise.
I'll see what I can do. Thank you.
Bring me my book back now!
Yeah.
John, I'm in the middle of it. You're gonna lose my place. You can they have an audiobook.
Yeah, you're going to be our possible kid.
Here, let me see. We were having a conversation about books. So I'm reading this book, and my husband keeps trying to steal it. So, I'm going to see if I can find him the audiobook.
Several months.
Really?
Yes.
I placed it hold anyway.
No.
You already did?
That's it. It goes with everything other books I'm in the middle of reading or anything decent. It becomes several months. The bad part is, for one of the series, book 3 is 4 months out. I also got polls on 4 and 5.
Right, that's funny.
But I'm going to get 4 and 5 before book 3.
Sounds about right. Isn't that usually how it goes?
So,
I have a hold ready to pick up at the library.
okay.
I'm actually going to renew this while I'm thinking about it because it's due the 1st. And I just don't know if we're going to get by there by the 1st. And I don't want to like book. I mean, the library charges like, I think 5 cents a day or some ridiculously small amount. It's just the principle of the thing. I don't like being late with my library books. Okay. Now that I've abandoned you guys for a few minutes, back to school. I redid the thing to exclude the stuff that we don't use. And now I don't know what happened to the other 2 copies I printed. There they are. 1, 2. These are trash. We'll use them for, I'll give them to my little ones that draw on, because they don't care if there's print on it, they'll still draw on it. And I don't want to waste paper if I don't have to. Okay. We have Elise and Lexi to Miss and Belly, and then Maggie and Momo. Okay. And I do not know what I did with the piece of paper I have my notes on. I really need to go through and organize my desk this week so it's easier for me to plan. I mean, I need to. Am I going to? Well, there's always a possibility. There's always a possibility I will. I mean, there's a possibility tomorrow morning I'll wake up with tons of energy and clean the whole house. Now, the likelihood of me doing that, I'll have to go a whole week without having a migraine and then talk to me. Heck, if I had went a whole week without having a migraine, it would get done, actually. Migraines are depressing and exhausting and annoying all in one. And I have no clue what I did with my notes. So, I guess we get to start from the beginning. Well, spelling's easy. Because they just do bingo each day until the last day of the week, and then they have their quiz. So that's easy. I can do all of them. Oh, I'm tired. It's like 1:30. I still have to plan my personal stuff for the week and my workouts for the week. So that one I'm just going to fill in as we go because right now sorry. I have somebody voicing their opinion upstairs. Right now it's just too much going on to know exactly how much we're going to get done. Now I'm going to pull up to see. Well, these guys, they have a workbook. They just do 3 pages a day. My older ones is the one that's my high schoolers are the ones I actually have to open a book for. My younger ones, I don't. Because my older ones actually use a high school textbook for their math work. Much to their great dismay because they're not big math people. Which is fine. Not everybody likes math. They do it without complaining, and that's all I can ask for. Okay. And obviously we won't have any assignments for spelling. Well, they have to turn it up bingo, but that they do that daily. Math, because again, it just stays in the workbook. They don't have to actually give it to me. And I'll fill that in after I pull out the book, which I'm not doing right now because the book is, I think, in my bedroom. We're doing well on the whole planning thing today. Okay. Cards. 10 challenge was a hit, so let's do that one again. We have a game called Math Island that they love, so we'll do that one day. Everybody enjoyed Sums in Space. And Totally Tut. And then we have a game called Outnumbered. I'm going to do on Saturday because my husband will be home to play with us. And that one's more of a more intense game where you need a lot of cooperation with each other. So, then let's do Perfect Timing because they actually enjoyed that one too. We had a big debate over what to do with that one. Because one of my kids wanted to do one thing and another one wanted to do the other, and there we go. We had a lot of talk about cooperation and compromise. I did not know a math game could lead to drama. But I have children. And obviously, there's no homework involved in playing board games. However, the term homework when you're homeschooled. So if you're homeschooled, would everything be considered homework? I'm wondering. We might be trying out a co-op later on this month. We're trying to get the kids to know people. They have activities that they do, but it's all outside of the local area, so it's not really conducive to a whole lot of meeting up after the activities. So I kind of want to get them involved in a co-op or sports or something that's local, so they have more of an opportunity to develop a friendship outside of the activity with the people they're inside the activity with. I'm writing these down wrong. It's fine. I know what we're doing. My oldest don't necessarily always do these with us. So, they'll probably play that one. They enjoyed that one. They won't do this one. And they will most likely want to do this one. But I'll just go off of what my younger kid's calendar says. Handwriting I can't fill in right now because I need the handwriting book. Again, that's upstairs in my bedroom. We were doing, I was really feeling horrible on Thursday because Friday was a planned day off because we went to Comic-Con. So Thursday I was feeling horrible, so everyone just brought their schoolwork up in my room. And it never got brought back down, so. I need to fill out this stuff that I don't need the books for, yeah. I'll fill out the rest later. Alright, sorry. My computer was beeping at me. I was trying to figure out why. So the main thing for homework is we do have cross-stitch kit we're going to do. Yes.
Crescent.
What?
Clown. What's this going to say? How big was?
3.5. It's the small.
Okay.
Yeah.
This one.
Yes.
It's 3.5. Yep. I'll try and figure out what they need to go say thingy.
Or you can make yourself one. Alright, have fun.
I'm going to just go weekend in my room.
Tell me if you need help.
Her pattern.
Huh?
I said, well, let's see Wings, her pattern.
Have fun. Tell me if you need help.
Okay.
And that'll probably take most of the week. And it's not a big kit, but then I'm actually going to have my older two help me make cupcakes for their sister. Saturday is my Miss Bella's birthday. So on Friday, I'm going to have the older two help me make. Actually, no, I will do cupcakes on Saturday. Is everyone okay up there? What's going on up there? Oh.
Oh, that's the wizards.
Yeah, here, go this man. I'll put those away. Thank you, love.
We're sitting down here and wait for everybody else.
Hey, Thomas, I'm trying to get something done, baby. Where is your dad? Alright. Now, for life skills this week, we're going to work on a lot on goal setting. Because it's just something they all need to get better at. So I'm going to talk about it and try to set some personal and family goals this week. It shouldn't take that long, but my kids like to argue if you can't hear from the upstairs. So usually what happens for family goals is we go and sit down and make family goals and everybody wants their own 2 cents in, and then they start an argument. And we have to then talk about, not arguing so much. They're children. That I can't do right now, that I can't do right now, that I can't do right now, that I can't do right now. Project, I don't know what Lisa and Lexi has set up. Because projects are stuff that they have that they're doing. I'd like them to try to finish the cross stitch by the end of the week, as well as their goals. And then they have their homework packet to finish. I'm just going to write it down. And I think that's about it for the Stacy Turner. And then what's up? Oh, it's you.
That's what you need me.
Who's dying upstairs?
Good boy.
Which one?
Thomas.
Well, he came down here saying that everyone was fighting, so he was coming down here.
No, he got upset. He came down here because Maggie wanted to game airplane. Not today.
I love my children. I really do. Okay, so basically, I can't do the rest of this stuff until I grab the books from upstairs. So that kind of puts a halt on that one.
Anything else?
No, Thomas said everybody was fighting upstairs. I wanted to make sure that you did not need me upstairs to take care of them.
I came upstairs to get the house clean.
What's that?
Laura gets the house clean. He was by the end of tonight. Gets spent all my adopting pets and cars.
Ah.
Because I got that collection and that's the stuff you've already rated it all. There's a possibility. But I don't play it. Makes sense?
Yeah. We'll talk about that later. I literally have a film going here, and I'm having a conversation with you. Yeah. Okay, that's it.